I had, right? And this one is more subjective, right? So this is something that we can all answer. But what are the predictions for the Super Bowl? All right. Of course, we ended up going through talking about all the different records, and we can go over. Actually, I may even save it for the next video where we talk about the specific key moments in the season so far, and I'll have to go through and do my research to find out what the hell has happened, because I know about the Patrick Mahomes, well, the receiver being offsides, but outside of that, I don't think I know of anything specifically. Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I saw a post on IG that the Lions ended up clinching their division. I mean, no shocker. It's 11, and their record is like 11-4, some shit like that. So they definitely clinched the division. But in terms of like key plays and stuff like that, I'm really gonna have to brush up on it just to recall some things. But as far as my predictions for the Super Bowl, wow, I'll say coming into this year, I definitely thought that the Eagles but I feel like that's probably how it is. I'm not gonna say that's how it is every year, and I'll think of some years to compare. But it felt like the Chiefs and the Eagles, like they were going to be there for a while, It felt like the Bills, and not the Bills, but the Eagles and the Chiefs. Well, the Chiefs for sure, because they've been either in the conference championship or the Super Bowl for all these different years. Hell, I'll say, shoot, it seems like I know they've been in contention throughout all my time in college. I done graduated by now. I'm pretty certain that they were in contention while I was back in me and my folks that graduated within 2019 was still back in high school. So they've been doing that thing for a while now. And I'm trying to think, because I coming into the season, I thought that Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs would still be there. I also thought that the Eagles would still be there because, hell, nobody, well, damn. Because that dynamic that they had of being able to run the ball, and I'm saying run the ball with Jalen Hurts and pass it, that's something special. That's very, very similar to Lamar Jackson. Although not entirely the same. Because if I had to compare, I think, and this is definitely no slight to Jalen Hurts, but I think Lamar, well, I don't even think that this is anything blasphemous, but Lamar Jackson is something special. Like Lamar Jackson with the ball, I'm not even open space, on the run, whatever the hell it is, man, he is something special. Hell, everybody compares him to Michael Vick, and that's rightfully so. Honestly, I'm gonna go as far as to say I think he's better than Michael Vick. And that may not necessarily be an outlandish statement, just because from what I see, like what I've seen of Michael Vick. Even in Michael Vick's later years, Michael Vick was more of from what I saw, he was passing pretty decently. But Lamar Jackson, like, that's MVP type shit. Like, that's take the team very far, far into the playoffs type shit. And not to mention, even despite him running, being a running quarterback, like, or let's say this, having the capability to run, because I don't think that he's not simply just the core. Like, it seems this, right? It seems like, from especially playing Madden, the myths and all the highlights, it seemed like Michael Vick was a running quarterback that could pass. All right, may not necessarily be the most accurate, but he can pass. So, hey, do not take him lightly in any regard. All right, Lamar Jackson is, I won't say a passing quarterback that can run. I feel like he is, like, he's definitely dangerous when it comes to running, but it seems like he is, if he's not at that equilibrium balance of being he's definitely more than a considerable threat. That's putting it mildly. He's definitely a great passer, but I think he's getting close to that 50-50 meaning that, yo, like, do you really want, like, what do you want Lamar Jackson to do? Because if you dare him to run, like, he's gonna break his foot off. He's gonna break his foot off in somebody. And if you dare him to pass, he's like that for real. Like, he really is like that for real. Play with it like you think he Michael Vick or something. Like, yo, he's gonna show you these dots. He gonna show you he got dots, man. So and again, I don't want for that to come off as any bit of disrespect, because Michael Vick can definitely pass, but Lamar Jackson is definitely something special. Damn, I forgot where the hell I was even. Why did I even go on that particular tangent? Shit, I actually know. What are the predictions for the Super Bowl? Oh man. Even despite everything, I don't know where I was going with that, guys. But even despite, I think it's honestly going to be Patrick Mahomes and someone else. It's going to be Patrick Mahomes and someone else. You can never count the Chiefs out as long as they have that particular gentleman. But even still, there's just so many good quarterbacks in the AFC. It's ridiculous. Like, just again, bro, you got the big four over there. You got the big four over there in the AFC. You got Lamar Jackson. You got Patrick Mahomes. You got Joe Burrow. You got I'm missing somebody. Josh Allen. Those four. I feel like it's always. I feel. That prediction wise, it's gonna come down to those four in the final two games. In final two games, in the final two game, or final three games technically. Let's just say the final two rounds, of the AFC teams playing off against each other to figure out who's going to be representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's going to come down to those four teams. Don't know how the fuck it's going to happen or whatever. Don't know who's going to play what and all that other sort of jazz, but it's going to come down to those four. If somebody's forcing me, like, yo, go ahead and pick somebody, I'm going to say Patrick Mahomes. Or I don't know, maybe that's because oh man. Or is it Lamar Jackson's season, man? Fuck. Let me look at Lamar Jackson's stats before I even say anything. Lamar Jackson's stats. And pause. This year. Come on now. Show me something. ESPN. Nah, it's taking too long. Fuck that. Go back. I think I saw something about 19 touchdowns and wait, what the yeah, okay. 19 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Damn, back in 2019 he had 36. That is very interesting. Because going off of the looking at, I know that 2019 was a good year for Lamar. It looks like 2020 was as well. Where he's, and then I'm seeing 2021, 2022. If we stop the season right here, his stats that I'm seeing just for the touchdown to interception ratio, or touchdown to interception stats, they put him right between, like, I guess right after, how well he did in the 2019-2020 season, but just before the 2021 and 2022 season. Maybe well, the numbers, that's why I'll say it's going to be on me to do a little bit more homework and actually check out the highlights and check out what's actually going on in the field. But going off of the numbers, Lamar Jackson is Oh, well, you can't argue because the team is doing fucking awesome. So I don't know. Maybe that might be that the defense is doing their thing. But I'm also looking in terms of, damn, he's doing a hell of a lot like more passing this year than he did in any of those years that I was talking about. Damn. Okay.